Hello and welcome to Crafties. Well, what was known as Springfield is now called Cartoonland, and the reason I've done that is purely because I could put all of my builds in one place. Now, starting off, we have what we've already done, and that is Wiggum's house, and we also have the White House. Now guys, I'm doing this in the studio mode just because it's so much easier and so much quicker to fly around than to try and walk around all of these buildings, because it's now taking up quite a bit of space. We've then got the Van Houten house, Milhouses house. Now I did try adding all pictures above all the houses, but I think due to copyright some of them are being deleted, and I dare say all of them will slowly get deleted. So probably best I don't put them in, but I am actually going to put all of these houses out as free downloadable models. I would love to see what you do with them. Obviously it would be great to see if some of you can tackle the insides, and let me know if you want to put them inside my map. Now guys, not obviously, if a good few of you want to do that, that's fine, but obviously I can only choose one to go into the world, because otherwise we're going to end up with multiple houses. Obviously I would love to hear your ideas on what you would like to see built, or maybe that you've already built yourself and you've already got up as downloads. As long as there's no script in there that's going to damage the environment around the game, that's completely fine. Oh, sorry guys, got a really watery mouth tonight. So we've got the Simpsons house. We've then got Flanders. Now we'll go to the back first, and then swing round to the front. We've then got the brown house, the original brown house, or the old brown house. We've then got the Amazing World of Gumball, which I thought this build was actually great, but I don't know, there's just something about it. The only thing I wish I had done is made it wider, because it's made it really awkward for that upstairs building. So then for the latest part that I've done over the last couple of days, which you can see in the distance, oh there's the modern brown house right there, is the Family Guy house. And this one I gotta say was really awkward, and I wish I had made maybe the roof a bit higher and slanted a bit more, and I'll show you why now. Because as we go inside, I really struggled to find the room. Like, you'll notice that all these walls are now very thin, and that's because I was trying to gain back room in the back so I could put in the dining room. But obviously there's only so much editing you can do before, like, it's just easier to start again, and I'm really not willing to. This took quite a while, quite a bit of time to put into place. As you can see, I haven't smoothed everything off yet. And obviously guys, if you want to download these models, please go ahead, because once you ungroup them, you can obviously see how many parts they take, and really how I sort of put them together. And obviously if you could find the time to edit them yourselves, feel free, you know, it's no offense to me to do it. And as we go upstairs, I have placed the stairs, but you'll notice that this wall should really be coming up, but obviously the window is right in the middle of that wall. Now I was going to move it over a touch this way to line it up to this, but then the garage has got to move, or at least be extended, and also the conservatory has as well. So realistically it would be starting again, really trying to find the footings, whereas the outside is completely accurate. The inside, it just happens with all cartoon buildings, you kind of gotta give and take a bit. You kind of gotta lose a bit to gain a bit. Now these parts, I cannot say how hard it really was, and you can't alter these any much more, because if you do, and you don't do it very slightly, you're going to end up having holes all the way down your slants. So basically what's got to happen is, now I've got to put another piece in, matching up to here, dragging it across, upside down triangles, and then like a slanted roof this side to give it the shape, along with keeping the pillar box or the window box completely free, which is more of a challenge than you would probably think. And then on the other side, obviously we only have to do it for the two sides then, but then obviously we still got that problem for Meg's room over here, So I was really confused with this, and obviously I kind of had to take this part and bring it out a bit so it was matching up to the bottom wall, which I found odd because I didn't think that was the way it was built. I thought it was built in a way that it was dragged backwards a bit. But it turns out, just to gain the extra room that I've gained here, which is from probably only about 4 blocks, and then another 2 blocks from the wall, just to give it this amount of room. Now I had exactly the same problem within Minecraft, that when I built this, the back end of the house become quite small. I don't think it can really be helped unless you just want to make it a lot fatter, which is fine, but you're trying to keep your build to a minimal level, which is kind of really difficult when you're trying to keep the outside accurate, because you can only work by eye. So anyway guys, that is the update for this week, and like I say, all these models will be free and put on Roblox tonight. I don't know if I can put links to separate models, or whether it would just be easier to search up my name and then download them directly from my profile page. I'm not too sure how that will work. I will put them out within probably the next half hour, so they will all be available. And like I say, if you do tackle the insides, please let me know, and let me know what you've done with them. I would love the inspiration of it anyway, because I do struggle with the insides, and obviously I know a lot of you probably do your homework quite a bit more than me, but with 2 days to do the work, I can get the outsides done, because they do take a good while. It's surprising how long it does take. This one surprisingly didn't take as long as the others have, but I think that's due to just using it more often now. So anyway guys, that is the update for this week. Like I say, it has changed name to Cartoonland, just purely so I could put everything into one place. That's not to say we won't do the Springfield buildings. It's more a case of I can just concentrate on any building I want, put it in. I'll probably put the Spooner Street this side. I want to do a few more Gumball buildings, because they are actually real houses, which is kind of unusual. And then we still want to concentrate on Springfield, and I've got another couple of shows in mind that I haven't seen anyone else build, which I think would be quite nice to add to the place. And obviously, if you guys have got ideas, chuck them in, and if you think you've got some buildings that you think you should include in here, let me know, point me in the right place, and I will take a look, and I'll be delighted to see what you've actually done. So anyway guys, that is enough from me, and I shall see you soon.